Yeah, like you said, they could have picked anybody else, man. To pick this man's teammate. That's a fucking slap in the face.
So Nike kept Jaylen Brown off the team. Jaylen Brown had an amazing 2024 season, averaging 23 points per game, and was selected to play in his third All-Star game. It was shocking to see that Jaylen Brown was left off the USA team roster, and having him on a big stage for the Olympics would have helped him out. But these guys might have had something to do with it, and it was a big part to do with Nike. Did they really keep him off the team? Something is a bit off because Kawhi Leonard withdrew due to injury. It was almost a no-brainer to pick up Jaylen Brown, but Brown's teammate Derek White was chosen instead. Don't you find that a little weird? Derek White heard his name being thrown around as a replacement, but wasn't even planning on being on the team. He had already had a family vacation planned out. Derek White is a Nike athlete, while Brown is currently a sneaker free agent. Raised a little bit of questions on, like, did they really? And I think he's telling the truth.
Like, it's 2023. Like, we kind of know what's going on with these major corporations and companies and stuff, who they invested in and what they do behind closed doors.
Surprised to be left off Team USA, and what was your reaction to that when it happened?
I wasn't surprised, but my reaction was fine. I was happy for D-Wade.
I mean, it's not that hard to believe. Posted cryptic messages on social media directly challenging Nike. Brown's relationship with Nike has been shaky since before he became a sneaker free agent. He previously criticized Nike's ethics, particularly regarding the handling of Kyrie Irving's controversies.
Paul cheaper. I take my responsibility for posting that. Some things that were questionable in there, untrue. Like I said, and the first time you guys asked me when I was sitting on that stage, I don't believe everything that everybody posts. It's a documentary. So
Society has more work to do, including Josiah, and it's 2022. It takes 10 minutes of time to see who, these business owners, corporations, etc., who they're associated with, who they're doing business with, and who they're affiliated with. And Phil Knight first come out and condemn, Kyrie, and also see Josiah say he has more work to do. I think it's time for a larger conversation from our community, showing support for him and his return. So me being proud of that support and being proud of our community, for doing that, does not mean I endorse or celebrate some of the things that were being done or being said.
Jaylen Brown being very outspoken has not helped him when it comes to being marketable. And it's for this very reason, because he always speak about political stuff. Not saying that he's wrong, but that's just how it is.
Now, didn't I tell y'all? I told y'all weeks ago, Jaylen Brown wasn't liked. And Brown, do you believe me now? I love the guy.
USA Basketball Executive Director Grant Hill denied any influence from Nike, claiming the decision was based on basketball reasons. He's going to say that. He is going to blatantly come out and say that Nike has anything to do with it. Nike is the official sponsor of the USA Basketball Olympic team. You're not going to hear anyone admit that Nike had anything to do with this. Even if they have proof that they really did, they will deny it. Some critics stated that it would have been hard for Brown to take a reduced role on the Olympic team, and they were more familiar with Derek White. Would you even buy that for a second? Sounds like a cover-up to me. The controversy has sparked a broader debate about corporate influence in sports. Is this a case of corporate power overshadowing athletic merit, or simply a controversial decision in team selection? The truth may lie somewhere in between, but one thing is clear. Once again, the clash of big money in sports continues to raise questions about fairness and integrity in a game that we love.
So knowing that,
That's the way it is.
so knowing that, so we should take the shoe programs out of it. Like the shoe sponsor, it should be sponsored by something else. Like an outside sponsor, or it could be a bank. It could be.
The fact of the matter is, I was telling the truth, and the facts bear it out. Ladies and gentlemen, what possible explanation can you have? Not one, not two, but three members of the Boston Celtics are on Team USA, none of whom's name is Jaylen Brown. How is that possible?